Dealing with procrastination, what we are up against. How do we deal with procrastination? First, we must be very clear that procrastination is a symptom of many flawed characteristic traits. There is no action in the world that is taken without any form of motivation behind it. However, most motivation can be summarized into two forms: gain motivation and prevention motivation. In other words, prevention of pain. It is a crazy mind game, but somehow you will find that most people are able to motivate themselves in ways that allows them to defy the odds and accomplish great things. They have 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth. What makes them normally different from the rest of us? Motivation. No one procrastinates something in and of itself. There is a reason behind everything. There are many forms of motivation that I can share about now. One of it is by doing something that you enjoy. Most people who are struggling with starting a business, for example, find that the more their business is focused on their favorite hobby, the more they will work hard at it. Working at something you like doesn't feel like work. People drag themselves out of bed every morning to go to work, but wake up extra early to head on to the golf course. Why? Motivation. Find what neglect this mindset.
Discovering your why. You can have many goals in life: big goals, small goals, health goals, financial goals, etc. But just having a goal is not enough. It doesn't guarantee that you will manage to achieve it. You can try achieving your goals with willpower, but that's not sustainable. What you really need is a why. A why so big that it gets you out of bed in the morning and keeps you up late at night. A why is the reason behind the goal or dream. Firstly, what does it take for you to get excited about life? How do you reignite the flame of passion, excitement, and joy? What excites you? What do you love to do? What do you find joy in doing? Take about an hour off from the hustle and bustle of life. Sit at your favorite, most comfortable spot with your journal in front of you and play some light music in the background. If you had all the money, time, and energy in the world, what would you do with it? Pen down your thoughts and let them flow. Keep dreaming and writing everything that comes to mind. Think bigger and bigger without placing any boundaries in yourself. Now, there are no limitations. Feel the joy in the moment and smile. Find the excitement of seeing yourself being, doing, and having anything you want. And once you have a bunch of ideas written down, start looking for repeating themes and begin crafting the big dream of your life that you want to achieve. Something powerful that would inspire you whenever you think about it. Once you have your big why, you can start setting smaller goals to help you reach it.
Goal setting. Have you heard that you're 97% more likely to achieve your goals if you write them down? The truth is that goal setting is important. In fact, it's without goal setting that you may never achieve the dreams of your heart. Every person in the world devotes countless hours to thinking of their future and their present situation in life. Almost everyone wishes that there was something that they could change in their life. Whether you dream of a new car, a boat, or even to be a movie star, goal setting is the important catalyst to your success. So let's get started, because in this audio, you will learn the fundamentals of goal setting, which begins with how to choose the right goals to focus on. Many of us are great at trying to set goals. Most of us are practically incapable of following through with them. Think about it. How many times have you decided on a course of action and simply didn't follow through with it? That's pretty much the norm for most people. Sometimes even setting goals at all is the harder part of accomplishing any. The easiest way of looking at this is to think of each and every new year. What's the biggest topic of conversation every year on New Year's Eve? It's actually the resolutions. But most of us will only keep our resolutions for a short time. With each passing day and week, fewer and fewer of us stick to our plans, our goals. Sometimes setting goals alone is not the only problem that you must face. Sometimes choosing the right goals to begin with is harder. Basically, you can choose to work any goal that you feel is necessary for your health, stability, and happiness. Goal setting is nothing more than a formal process for personal planning. By setting goals on a routine basis, you decide what you want to achieve, and then move in a step-by-step manner towards the achievement of these goals. The process of setting goals and targets allows you to choose where you want to go in life. By knowing exactly what you want to achieve, you know what you have to concentrate on to do it. Goal setting is a standard technique used by professional athletes, successful business people, and high achievers in all fields. It gives you a long-term vision and provides you with short-term motivation. It helps to focus your attention and knowledge, which helps you to organize your resources. By setting sharp and clearly defined goals, you can measure and take pride in the achievement of these goals. You can see forward progress in what might previously have seemed a long, pointless effort. By setting goals, you will also raise your self-confidence as you recognize your ability to meet the goals you have set. The process of achieving goals and seeing this achievement gives you confidence that you will be able to achieve higher and more difficult goals later on. Goals are set on a number of different levels. In the first place, you decide what you want to do with your life and what large-scale goals you want to achieve. Second, you break these down into smaller aims that you must hit so you can reach your overall lifetime goals. Finally, once you have your plan, you start working towards achieving it.
Visualize the life you truly want. People who are successful often employ the visualization process. If there's something you truly want, you need to put that big brain of yours to work. Imagine what you want is right in front of you, or create the path to get there in your mind. Dream about what you want and create pictures in your mind that show how it all develops. You need to be in the proper mindset to do this, which can be achieved using the following relaxation techniques. Move to a quiet place where you can remain undisturbed for about a 30-minute period of time. Sit in a comfortable chair, back straight, and feet on the floor. You also have the option of lying down, although it is important that you only do so if you can guarantee that you will not fall asleep during this period of relaxation. And once you're comfortable, close your eyes and take a few deep abdominal breaths. Breathe in through your nose, allowing your stomach to push out slightly. The goal here is to loosen up the diaphragm so that more air can enter the lungs. Hold your breath for the slightest of moments before allowing it to slowly escape through your mouth, bringing your stomach back to its normal position. In order to ensure that the proper breathing technique is being used, place a hand on your stomach so that you can feel the movements. Taking the time to perfect your breathing will make your visualization process easier each and every time. In your head, count backwards from 25 to 1, breathing deeply as you do so. If you haven't reached a relaxed state by the time you get to 1, try again. Only this time, start at 50 and count back. As you perfect the technique, you might find that you don't have to start with such a high number in order to become completely relaxed. Once in this state, think of something that you already have, which could be anything from your car to your job, or even just the roof over your head. Pay attention to how your mind and body reacts to possessing something with such total certainty. There will be no feelings of stress or anxiety when you think of these things, just the pure certainty of knowing. Allow yourself time to get used to this feeling and to fully embrace the serenity of it. Perform this process on a regular basis, as this will allow you to transfer those feelings of certainty and trust when you imagine the things you want during visualization. And when you put in as much time as is required for you to visualize all the possibilities, you then need to switch to focus mode. In the moments before you perform the action that will deliver the outcome you hoped for, Place the picture of what you are about to do front and center in your mind. Visualization works, but you need to be comfortable, in a calm state, and free from worries. The whole process is like meditation in many ways, except that your mind is totally active. Visualization encourages you to use your mind and imagine all the possibilities that lie before you. Meditation, on the other hand, requires you to basically cast all that aside and focus on a single thing.